to keep it tight. They don't have to win the battle, but they've got to at least make it respectable when a shot goes up. They're going to be able to finish, but you got to stop that guy.
Or excuse me, the Wildcats were out in full force at Pauley Pavilion when Arizona celebrated on UCLA's home court, winning the conference title.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Richard Jefferson on air when he was your broadcast partner.
He was. Rodman took part in senior night, Washington State transfer. Keyshawn Johnson hangs, misses. Good D by USC. Ballo, the number 2 rebounder in the league at 10 per game. Battle for the loose ball. Larson saves it out to Boswell, and the 3. Boy, Boswell shooting lights out of late from deep.
There's so many weapons.
He's been their barometer. When his numbers are there as Collier scores on the reverse. When Boswell shoots well and puts up double figures, Arizona's been nearly unstoppable. Nice cut, Johnson. He was going for the throwdown and had it rejected by Iwachukwu. Nice cut, Johnson. He was going for the throwdown and had it rejected by Iwachukwu, who's in replacing Morgan. Now on the step through, Johnson in transition gets the basket to pull SC within a point. Just avoided altogether, and the stigma that goes with it as Larson almost turns it over. Got beat by Princeton as a 2 seed last year. Nice pass. Boswell and up high. Johnson for the flush. 3-point lead for the Wildcats on the road. Collier open, take the deep 3 right in front of LeBron James. James nods to him in approval, liked what he saw.
That he's going to have to continue to improve at the next level, assuming that this is it for him in college.
Oh, Ballo with the double clutch jam.
Like him and Dante, when they both dunk, they literally try to rip the rim off.
Here's Ellis on the step back, nifty dribble and big hit. So back-to-back threes for USC.
It's like a good radio broadcast. I should have gotten Vince Scully mode on that.
Here's Collier. Feeds it underneath. And to Johnny Wright.
This is a dangerous team based on the fact of the talent and the fact that they are playing very free.
Krivas up and in and 1. Wright commits the foul. 3-point chance for the freshman Krivas.
Those are 2 games to the right to play into the semifinals, which will be on Monday night at the Orleans Arena.
One of 15 on the final list, has a great chance to be first-team All-America. Transfer from North Carolina. Underneath, Rodman. Reverse layup is good. Ties the game again at 16.
Julian Hammond's been out with an injury, but KJ Simpson, Tristan De Silva have just been outstanding.
Bradley leaning in, gets the basket.
He can really change the opponent's offensive flow because of how committed he is to that end of the floor.
James got the rebound. Now on the other end, here's Morgan along 2. Johnson the other night had 11 rebounds, all on the defensive glass. Here's a steal by James, and on the other end gets the slam. Here in the first half against one of the best offenses in college basketball.
Talk about the bench of Arizona. But that matchup, remember, she had 51 against Stanford earlier this year. 51.
Shot clock down to 7. Sellers leaning in, fouled. Nope, they're going to say no foul. As the Lakers beat Milwaukee, they'll face Minnesota. 9:30 Eastern time, 6:30 here in LA tomorrow night.
Fully anticipate you going over at halftime and getting us that update. How have you enjoyed your week in LA?
It's been nice. The 4 games in 4 days. The voice is definitely being tested, but it's nice not to have to get on a plane as Boswell hits the foul line jumper. Ellis thought about the logo 3, but Johnson right there. Then he deflects the pass. Back-to-back giveaways by SC. Bradley in transition. Falls down. Ball ends up in the hands of Johnson, who scores. In conference games, they lead the Pac-12 in field goal percentage defense. Nice down low pass. The high-low from Johnson to Ballo. Another Ballo slam. Ellis down the lane, hangs, and I don't know if that was an intentional pass that time or if just luckily ended up with Iwachukwu just grabbing it right at the rim and putting it in. Luckily ended up with Iwachukwu just grabbing it right at the rim and putting it in. Dump down Ballo, baseline cut, Bradley reverse layup is good. He hasn't been doing that as much this year as he did in North Carolina. He's been much more efficient, better with shot selection, but that, agreed, was not good. Now James for 3, and he buries it.
Trojans were aggressive and confident and playing free for a majority of this first half. Bronny James, a little step back, feet set underneath him. The interior is, it'll loosen up the defense a little bit, right? If you more foul trouble they have.
Johnson, Collier got the steal. Johnson running the floor, gets the slam, and SC with its largest lead of the game at 6.
If you want to be a national championship team, and if you look across the country right now, whether it's a UConn, whether it's Houston and the performance they put on today.
Butler with the slam, ending a 9-0 USC run. Just not a lot of driving lanes tonight for Arizona ball handlers. Love to the corner, and the 3 for Keyshawn Johnson. Bad pass by Collier. Boswell just lost his footing. Tommy Lloyd is saying he got pushed. Rodman on the other end scores.
Staying in front, not allowing those driving lanes for Arizona.
Finally, Larson able to get to the cup. Lays it in, and a foul, a chance at a 3-point play.
I think Jaden Bradley had a turnover run. You said that. I'm sitting there saying there's no driving lanes. Here's a driving lane.
There's a different 1 seed they have their eyes set on, and that's a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. A loss would certainly hurt their cause, but plenty of time, and as we mentioned, plenty. Collier trying to go baseline, now around the screen. Push shot in the lane. Drops through for Collier.
When he plays off 2 in the paint, much more efficient.
On Krivas, free throws for Collier coming up.
Collier's ability to change pace, read the defense, get to his spot. When he plays off 2 in the paint, much more efficient. Heat check.
Third 3 for Keyshawn Johnson.
Seemingly a little hesitant. They've been aggressive in every other area, except for against the press.
Rodman's going to try the 3 and hit it. Keyshawn Johnson has 9 of Arizona's last 11 points. Larson for the answer. Got it. A 3. And a timeout by Tommy Lloyd as the Wildcats pull back within 5. Right, you could fill the 5 guys with all UCLA guys.
Paul Westphal. I mean, there's so many great players that played in this conference.
Joe Lenardi has him last 4 in as of tonight in his most recent bracketology. Ballo down low. Goes up, gets it, and a foul.
And this is what they should be doing all night long. They don't have the interior strength. Love is frustrated a little bit. His night hasn't gone great. Just 1 of 7 shooting for him.
And Love in the second half has only taken 1 shot.
Every time it looks like, okay, Arizona's going to play through their post. They're going to get back.
SC looking to push the lead to double figures. Iwachukwu cleans it up and missed the shot. The tip is good by Rodman.
Rodman's playing with great energy right now. Rodman does it at one end with communication defensively, offensively, gets to the weaks.
Collier has it rejected. And Bradley saves it with a beautiful behind the back.
Is taking care of business here tonight.
Bradley missed the shot, and it's a shot clock violation. I thought it hit the rim, though.
I thought
Arizona scoreless in the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Stuck on 49 points. Johnson for 3, hit it. He's been everything. Johnson. Ellis hesitates, now fires, short. And rebound, Bradley. Ballo all the way on the other end waiting for it. And a timeout by USC.
As you mentioned, been on an incredible tear.
Rodman, the 3. Boy, DJ Rodman in his final game here at USC has come up huge. You got Caleb Love on the bench, so Lewis and Bradley on the floor in the backcourt, along with Larson, Johnson, and Ballo. Iwachukwu mishandles, gathers and scores with the foul line jump shot.
Hey, here's a Trojan program that this season hasn't gone the way anybody thought it was going to. And look at the way they're slicing up.
It does appear that they have turned a corner. We'll see if that springboards them to a deep run in Las Vegas next week. Collier with Larson on his hip. Larson, remember, has 4 fouls, and now he's got 5.
And he's playing like a pro. When the ball's in his hands, his ability to read the defense.
First missed free throw for USC. And there haven't been a lot of open driving lanes for Arizona. I mean, everything's contested, even that. And Boogie Ellis has 5 points. He's 1 of 8, yet his team is still up. Morgan had trouble with the pass, but he gathered and finished, and the lead is up to 12. Good hands by Ellis, getting the deflection. Collier, the exclamation point slam. The lead is 14. Lewis has it blocked. Pinballs to Kobe Johnson.